Yo, what up, homies? How you doing? Can you hear me okay? Is the sound on? Have we got volume? No, I'm just kidding. I know we do. But there's goobers out there. They're like, just type in the chat a little more for me, please. It helps with the algorithm. I don't really like when I do my show. I don't want to like engage too much. I feel like it just leads to a lot of problems. You know, it's kind of like women. You know. So, I don't know if you've all seen the show before. If not, you're not going to really understand what's going on. Your IQ is about the same as your shoe size, or anywhere in between, or just a little above that. It's not going to work out too good for you tonight. Probably one of the best mosey on, right? The greatest live stream in the world is live. You know what that means? Like, I'll be live for a few more minutes. You can listen to the ASMR of these burgers, and then I'm gone. I'll be back again later. I'm not going to tell you when. Make sure you click that bell so you know when the boss is really live. You know what I'm saying? Thinking of going after Springsteen. Apparently I find out he was calling himself the boss. It's on. Bro, it's on. Springsteen, coming for you, bud. Coming for ya. Bud. Remember that. #1 YouTube ASMR in the world. Oh, it costs so much money to run this ASMR show, guys. I just wish I had enough for my supplies to run this show. I need 4 billion. Just picture yourself. Wait, you're on the toilet watching this? Well, that makes 2 of us. Welcome. I'm on the toilet making this. I'm the only guy that's on the toilet while making this. While you're watching this. Do you get the concept of this show? Have you figured it out yet? If you have, please tell me. Oh man, I might have glued these Impossible plant-based burgers to the pan. Yeah, I knew there would be problems right out of the gate, but now looking onto it and letting it look back onto me, it's perfect. Nailed it. Some people eat crustaceans. I eat crust that is nice and burger crusty. You know what I'm saying? Those crispy bits. Woo-hoo. Tell me about it, bud. Type to me in chat if you love crispy bits, hey? Chad's, type to me. Karen, how you doing? Actually, I dated a Karen. But I figured it out. And honestly, I figured out, nice, you know. But I figured it out, and it was like grade 4 or 5, maybe. I wasn't sure. And then when I figured it out, I was like, yeah, I think you're Karen. And turns out her name was spelled with a K. Karen spelled with a C. So, now you know. I'm getting hotter and hotter. So I think these burgers are basically ready. When they're completely like hockey pucks, that's when they're done. So I'm just going to put the lid back on so I can actually say something for a second here. If you enjoy these episodes of me going sniping in the bush here with the battle rifle in the desert, and we sit there and we got an ice cream sundae on our head, you know, if you're enjoying that, think about becoming a channel member, right? Stop being so cheap all your life and grab yourself a channel membership on the greatest platform ever, which is obviously my show and wherever it's featured. So maybe in the future it won't be here, probably will be, or it just won't be, right? I'm not gonna move it. It's never going anywhere. I might move it, right? I might move it to like off of here forever, but I haven't decided, you know. If the price is right, I'll pick it back up, but I'm gonna switch the way the stream works soon. So it might be like a branding and marketing, kind of endorsing products and not really doing these in the future. It might be just straight traveling, showcasing the hotel or the the amenities of the hotel or the resorts, 5 mile radius around there type of thing. So you have stuff to do on vacation. It's what I'm looking for, and I don't know anybody that makes a channel like that. And if you are, that's awesome. I don't watch your channel. I watch So Tweety. She has a cruise. She goes on cruises. And I think that's cool. She watches the show, and now that like, she started watching me after, I guess I started watching her type of thing, like, and so she wanted to see who's this guy, right? And so and then she saw this guy. And she probably doesn't watch me too much anymore, but so Tweety, if you see this, it'd be amazing. Just say hi in the comment section after the video or when you get a chance to watch it. Then I know if you're watching. You know what I mean? Her husband's name is John. Super nice guy. He's a techie. And he's really smart, like really smart. If you check out their show, I guess it's their show, but if you check it out, she's really, they're very cool. They got he's an online, he travels the world with her, and he works from his laptop, right? So anywhere in the world, right? So he's got a pretty cool job. I'm not sure what he does, but you could ask him, go over and check it out. But he's definitely smart when it comes to computers and IT. Like, this is the guy you talk to. He helped fix the cruise ship they were on. He helped narrow down the problem of what was going on with the Wi-Fi. It was very hard to understand. I got it. I figured he explained it so well. I understand it, but he figured out the problem, and this had been persisting for however long. And whoever worked on the cruise ship should have like handled it the first time it was brought up. You know what I mean? So. He's probably on like cruise number 97 of that island or wherever they were, and it had never been resolved, right? So he fixed it, right? So that's incredible, and it's a dedication. Well, he needed the internet to do his job, right? So anybody that needs to make money tries harder or does more in order to solve a problem in a pinch, right? And some people are just better at problem solving, right? A lot of people, you'll claim you are, but your track record of getting stuff done is probably pretty weak at best, right? And I don't want to have to do things twice or explain stuff 3 times. So rather than that, just let me handle it from the beginning. I know the processes of 90% of the businesses that you'll have to deal with in this world. And if you're a good person, I'll just give you some easy advice. And you'll always be able to crush and beat the man. You just have to know the proper lingo, right? And it's super easy, but I'll always be there for good people. So, first bite of this wonderful burger. It is a plant-based Impossible Burger. I'm going to tell you, it looks divine. It smells even better. Not going to sugarcoat it. It smells like heaven. Oh. Oh. Listen to the little bit of crispy bits that have formed some of the most amazing flavor. Oh, man. I got the lime barbecue sauce with it's tequila lime barbecue sauce. It's not like any booze in there. It's just, it's barbecue sauce. Oh. And then I got mustard and vegan mayo on each side of the bun. And then I ended up doing a smoky mesquite barbecue on the other side of the burger. And OMG. You can't make this at a restaurant. Well, let me rephrase that. I misspoke. This is serious quality right here, okay? So, just keep eating. Ah. So good. Hi, guys. Does your wife make you cut your watermelon in cubes? Holy crow, guys. Don't get married, okay? Whatever you do. You're not going to find a good wife. There's none left. I took the last one, and her sister is also married, so you guys are screwed. Yo, what's going on? Billy Bobby. Hi, Billy Bobby. How you doing, homie? Hi, Angel. Angel Hatton in the house. How you doing? Oi! I don't want a hood wife. Can you tell me? Can you say something else? Like you didn't read it all. Yeah, no, I couldn't handle a hood wife. That's for sure. Yeah. She's safe with you, Angel? That's awesome. You're super cool. Your videos are really good. Hope you're having a great day. Jolly old England. Are you in England, eh? Holy crows, at 4:30. Is it 4:20 a.m.? Have some electrolytes and wash out that frying pan. Bowl of berries for dessert. I'm having a cookie as well. Like after, like in a bit, not really long. Once. Protein shake. I was really hoping the burgers would be ready a little sooner, but whatever, you know. But it's kind of late. It's already 8:30, you know. Up the side of a mountain, you know what I'm saying? So good. Yeah, I'm not really into hood wives. Oh, sorry. One dad, summer 10 days, rain, wind, and cloudy crazy. I need a vacation. Let me tell you. A vacation would be nice, Angel. Where would you go if you could go on vacation? And let's just say money wasn't let's say money is an option. Where would you go? And then let's say money wasn't an option. Where would you go? I would drive somewhere in Canada. For my cheap destination. And then probably Jamrock for my other, but I don't know. I get like weird vibes when I hear about people talk about it. And somebody like, "Oh, it's awesome," and then I was like, "Oh, you can't go there." And I'm like, "Yeah." Just as I was trying to not eat, I need to eat. I'm sorry. Oh yes, you're in England and it's really crap weather. Oh, that's no good. What's up, Apex? How you doing, homie? I would live in Jamaica, though, for sure. Right on. Thanks a lot. Much love and respect. I'm trying to get to 1 million subscribers, and when I do, I'm going to give away $10,000 on that live video on the live stream that day. 10,000 Google bucks. Probably I'll get Google Play gift cards, and then I'll give out. Thank you, homie. Very nice. Be my way of giving back to people, and you can just get your prize instantly. You can just send me a comment in YouTube, and I will reply with the code. So I need this last bite and have a sip here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I gotta hurry. No! Do you play Fortnite? Yeah, I tried it actually. I finally tried Fortnite. I think it was 2 years ago. I mean, I tried it like the day when it was free on Xbox, like 5 or 6 years ago one time. I tried it for like 2 minutes or 5 minutes. But I was playing zombies, eh? I'm a zombie player. I play COD. I've been playing COD Mobile, I've been playing Call of Duty, World at War, and like I don't remember the names of the stuff, but I used to play zombies, okay? Like I don't remember like Der Reese, and my buddy knows all the names. I don't remember that stuff. We just played together all the time, like I don't remember the names of it, man. It's unfortunate. We used to play on the moon, and I don't know, there's just different maps. Ascension and like Shino Numa. Those aren't my favorite. Rise and Kino Der Toten are my two favorite. Kino and Rise are my favorite levels. But there are other levels I do like. Most of them, okay? Most of the Call of Duty Zombies is the best. The only thing that's kind of almost better than that is Tribes 2. Not anymore, but like the concept of Tribes 2, sick. And I'm just going to give my wife electrolytes. I'm going to have some too. I'm just going to use regular water because That's what bosses do. I used to play Capture the Flag Big Team Battle on Halo 2. That was my favorite, but I did like all the other. I think most, well, and then whatever it was called where you plant the device. Super cool game, man. Concept on that is just out of this world. So electrolytes and then a protein shake, a couple glasses or a small half glass of almond drink, unsweetened Earth's Own almond drink, and then I'm gonna do some stretching. Ah, yeah, so good. Been working outside all day, so I need it. All right, let's see what we got here. Don't care for that map. It's okay, but it's nothing fancy. I'm gonna drink this little shot of electrolytes I have left. Somebody asked, "Hey Hash, can you drink 2 glasses of electrolyte drinks in a row?" Yeah. You wouldn't want to have too much more than that. There is a sodium kick to this, right? So, but having 2 is fine. Especially, don't need to chug it. If you're using a second one as a sipper, that's totally okay. Have you ever had 2? Name a pop drink. Have you ever had 2 before? Well, this is 10 times, 150,000 billion times healthier than that. So. You ever had 2 glasses of hot chocolate or 2 glasses of chocolate milk? This is way better than that. So, consider your options before you start weighing in too heavily, eh? Oh, it can only be this or that. No, you got to make sure you think about it because it could be a few different things. You could have 2 of these. You could have 2 of those. I got 2 different types of electrolytes, right? You could just have water, right? You have options that aren't full of sugar and horrible stuff, right? Almond drink, you could have a glass of that. Have a glass of oat drink, coconut milk, whatever, coconut water. Tomorrow in the afternoon or early morning, mid-afternoon, I'm going to have a big glass of coconut water. And then on Wednesday, another big glass of coconut water. You guessed it, Friday or Saturday, a big old cup, man. Rasta man. Coconut water, man. So there you go. Put this away. My hydration station is good. I was a little dehydrated earlier, but I couldn't. It seemed like I couldn't catch up with my hydration. Since having the electrolytes, I feel much better. I mean, I also ate The plant-based burgers, delicious, right? So for dessert, I've actually already nibbled on my sweet treat here. I'll give one to the wife. She's a boss. My mouth is just salivating. Let's get her this nice one. Beautiful. Beautiful decoration on these. Half dozen beauties. Oh, they smell magnificent. I thought there was only 4 in there. Me and my wife usually eat a couple. Ah, it's really good. I don't even like cookies that much, yo. I mean, I'd rather have cookie than cake, but man, this is where like cookie meets cake, I'm thinking. The jam center. It's a chocolate chip cookie. I want to start swearing it's so good. The jam center on this might have won me over something fierce. You know the jam when it kind of gets a little, not dried out, but it like turns into almost like a gummy consistency. Oh. Mm-mm. I was about to say what this is. Oh, there's some kind of dessert that this is. It's not, it's like a, hang on. Kind of like the center of an imperial cookie. Yeah. It's like an imperial cookie meets a chocolate chip cookie. But it's almost like a cherry, Do you know like a, yeah, do you remember being a kid and biting into like a chocolate covered cherry and it had like the red juice in the top, but in the bottom it had like the little bit of the milky white stuff? I'm telling you straight up, it's that good. Wow. Wow. Did you try your cookie? Holy crow, are they good? Silly me, I've gone and put the almond drink away. A little bit, Oh man. Oh, I'm gonna have to do a sleep stream tonight. I'm gonna be farting up a storm. And there's only one way to play this. And that's with my cards close to my chest tonight. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what time I'm starting the sleep stream. Fart stream extravaganza. But I'm telling you it's gonna be epic, okay? Ah. Let's rip through this once more. I'm not looking to do anything too amazing. Angel, It sounds delicious. What is your favorite dessert, Angel? And did you type to me a place you would go? Let me read. It's hard to read on the screen with the words today. It used to be more bold, but now the transparency is a little too thin, and it actually is almost damn near impossible to read. Do it. Type to me now. Type to me now while it's the solid color. Once it goes back to my HUD again, where I'm like in the game, now it's like hard to read. There's one more time when I'm on the plane where it won't show my HUD. So get ready to type, okay? I want to make sure I can catch up on the topics here. When you ending the stream? I just want to know. When would you like me to end the stream? I would just like to know that. And sorry, I'll answer you first. I'll say, but I am curious when you would like it to end. I'm gonna say less than 10-15 minutes I'll be ending this stream. That's a good question. Appreciate it. Also, I have to say, I always have a nice chat when it's a Sunday evening type of thing. Oh no, this is the science center. Yeah, this is not the good area. I'm just gonna run far. I might make it out of here. This might be. My dude's down. Dude is down. Oh no, this is Insta. Oh, we made it. Run, you little bugger, run. Let's go, baby. You tiny little snot rocket, yeah. But I like apples, cherries, and ice cream. Oh, that's tasty. Apples and cherries sound really good with ice cream. Holy crow. You know what? A cobbler, an apple cherry cobbler, like with oatmeal, and a plant-based French vanilla ice cream. OMG, now I swear I'm pregnant, yo. I got the videos to prove it too. Just check me out on a good sleep stream. You'll see. No shame in my game. I'm wearing a woman's onesie and it's 2-3 sizes too small for me. Zero shame in my game, y'all. See, it's the ones that wear in the gold chains and they gotta have this really... Like, I got a hairdresser too. Jasper's he's busy right now. He's doing things, right? But my hairdresser is from Scandinavia! Some Scandinavia! And he flies down to cut my hair. Like, I am that rich, right? My favorite dessert, watermelon. Angel Hatton. I'll hashtag, if you join the video, if I go live or something, I'll figure out how to do this. If you comment on my shorts for my watermelon video, I couldn't do a sleep stream. No? I totally, I would watch, it's just a friendly thing, but I would watch you sleep stream. It sounds weird, but I don't want to watch dudes, that's for sure. No interest in the slightest in watching a dude sleep stream. So I just find some of my trolls are dudes and they've got every minute of a 14-hour sleep stream video I've done. Like, I just like, how in the... I had 69 edibles, you know what I mean? Yeah, I slept for 14 days, 7 nights. It was basically like being on a cruise without the boat and the water, all right? Oh man, I got a funny video I'm kind of putting together, and I'm gonna edit out the face so that there's no, but it is so funny. I think I snore. If you watch a video, tell me if I snore, okay? I would donate a red $500 If I could. What does this say? What do I gotta do to get a red $500? Oh, bro, I'm gonna do it. You want me to bark like a dog, Phil? I'm a beast, bro. I bark like a dog on a fucking good day, bro. For free in the back lane for the kicks, bro. 4 a.m. I'm barking. I tell a couple of Doberman pinchers off in the back lane once in a while. I'm gonna stop soon. I'm far too hot for most of this. $500 donate is quite something. You know, what's the guy got to do to get a $500 hauler tonight? I'm doing a sleep stream special, and I will blow the shorts right off the back of the couch in solid. I'll have a smoothie tonight, and I'll add extra protein, okay? I have like a whole container of spinach greens. I'll throw it in there, bud. I ain't playing. It's $62 for that. Cost me a fortune to run these sleep streams. I'm going to need at least 17 jars of that stuff to make it next month. You know what I'm saying? It's the buildup, right? The buildup is what you're looking for. Everyone's like, hey, Hash, how do you let the... Oh, remember we... If it's not my mouth, it must be a bottom something where I've got to read that message. I cannot read while I'm running up a mountain, apparently. Let me try now. YouTube's got to work on flashing on flaccidness. YouTube really has to work on flaccidness. I was slurring there. My leftovers of that peanut butter cookie thing, or jam buster cookie I was eating, was so good. Just left me feeling a different kind of way. You know what I'm saying? What is this? We had to come check it out. Look at me, Mom. Look at me. Look at me go. Bro, we done this. In a video game. Wait, jump. Jump! No, don't die. Yes, we done this. Oh! I feel like accomplished now, like we did something. I've never done that before. You gotta say, that was amazing. Video game... Sky high diving, jumping. I wouldn't do that for all the money in the world, you know. There'd be like, it'd be a stream of yellow and brown as I hit that ocean there. It'd be like a rainbow of, just a really stinky rainbow of generally 2 colors, possibly green, yellow, green, and brown maybe. But no. What's going on with this boat? Should be able to just hammer around him. No! Stop. Can't spin this thing too quickly. Imagine if I got famous for bottom beeping. British ladies and Southern ladies, bottom beeping. I'm gonna second shout out coming your way. I can't not use that. I'm not gonna steal it. I'm gonna shout you out and say this is. I'll make the video. I'll post bottom beeping going on, and then bottom beeping, not bottom beeping, not bottom beeping. I get you. You aren't gonna believe this. I love that. My mom can never get mad at me again now. I'll be like, Mom, my butt just beeped out my bottom. I was just beeping. Oh, it's on. Oh, it's like another. This is going to be like 9 months straight of bottom beeping. You have no idea what's coming. Oh, Angel Hatton in the house. You don't even have to super chat. I'll write your name on the wall. Tomorrow's sleep. Oh, bottom burping. Not beeping? Burping? For bottom burping after eating. See, that's what I'm saying. I gotta wait till it scrolls past this area here. I'll catch it right here. I'll be able to read it perfectly. But these other areas, I can't see the screen. Bottom beeping. Oh, well, then I'm not stealing nothing. But you did help me just create it. I gotta shout you out still. This is what a nice guy I am. As soon as I'm a millionaire, I'll donate what, like I'll super chat you $10. I'm teasing. 10 G's. Angel hat and 10 G's. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Now let's see. Whoa. Dog. It's okay. How in the heck dude, I am literally crawling. That dude couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. He was like running at me. Oh, I feel so bad. I could have got out of there sooner. I kind of let the shots get me at the first second. I didn't make my evasive maneuver soon enough. I also didn't even have a smoke out. Had I had smoke out, I could have got through that. But I'm good with this. Like, this guy seems like he's from the Navy or something. My sleep live would be counting my bottom burps. Oh, bottom burps. You know what? I like that one too. Burping from the bottom. Burping deep. Deep burps from the bottom of the bed. Explain that. I love it. We're getting, you know what? Can you be like my psychologist? Just tell YouTube you're doing me a favor right now. Free psychology. But I will be straight up with you. Like, if I have to tell you like how everything's going today, it's great, but I reek. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's like mother-in-law smelted and like things happen today, and hashtag zero, no regrets. You know what I mean? I reeked. I had the worst shirt. Like Magnum PI. It's like Magnum PI would have worn that if he was like sweating in a cave or something. And it was like, it was the last show and he'd just given up on the show. He didn't really care anymore. Magnum PI would have worn the shirt I had on today. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm telling you straight up, you won't have to donate. I'm just gonna hook you up with a $10,000 hauler when once I'm a millionaire. Boom. You and Straight, I'll hook you both up. If you're both single, maybe I'll actually introduce you two to each other. Straight's looking for a hot chick. You're definitely that. So my buddy Straight is an honorable dude, and you won't be making basically you'll have to pay me about 10 or 20 because you're gonna be like, you know what, he is hot. My real name is Garth. You'll call me by that. You'll say, Garth, thank you so much. Garth, can you and your wife Judy come to our wedding? And I'll be like, sure, but please don't write Garth on the invitation. You hate my dad. You know what I'm saying? I'm Garth Jr., you know? Inside the coffee maker, you know what I'm saying? There will be a instruction manual. Wink, wink. You get what I'm saying? You want to make sure you check out that instruction manual. Your wedding gift is going to be awesome. You know what I mean? Straight and Angel. Woo! The hash man. Just make sure you check out inside of your Keurig maker from Fort. It's like a used Keurig. Doesn't even work. But inside of the Keurig is the instruction manual. See what I did there? Oh. You're going to love it. You're going to love that instruction manual, okay? I'm telling you. I'm tired, but I'm really good looking, so there's nothing I can do about it, you know? I'm single but old. Oh, well, half of my situation. I'm married, very not single, and extremely old. But I look great for 25, you know? For a Canadian 25-year-old, I'm passing all day. Probably even 24. I could probably pass for 24. But, you know, I have 1 or 2 gray hairs on the side of my head, 1 or 2 thousand per inch of my head. You know what I mean? But I just say 1 or 2. You know, who's really truly counting? It's like my whole head is gray. But I am very strong when I'm not complaining about my sore back, my sore knee, my elbow, my neck, my fingers, even sometimes my skin hurts. Man, this stuff is frosty, yo. I have such a good time. I really have to get into it, but I just thought I would just say that out loud. Now over here, Angel Hatton from England, eh? That is awesome. If I ever get to England, could me and my wife, like, would you be, do you have like a good sense of direction, or are you just gonna get as lost as we are? Because I went to California, I basically was giving $5 to everybody I saw just to get down to the end of the street. So I don't know what's gonna happen if I go to jolly old England before you guys get absolutely just decimated. What? I never said that. Run if you're in England, run. What was that? The wind. 7 plus 100 equals 900, of course. I'm 47. If I live till 100, I'm middle-aged. Well, in England, I mean, you're like a newborn at 100. Got the King's List there. What are they? 40,000, 50,000 years. So, yeah, you're in the area that they definitely keep you around for some reason. Not you, but the people in your village are ancient, as you very well know. They're on like 47th set of dentures over there, eh? The youngest person there is on like their 72nd generation denture. Where I'm from, man, I'm telling you, Winnipeg is like rough. If you're a good fighter, you know, you might have half your teeth. If you're a really good fighter, none of your friends or any of your enemies will have teeth, right? So it's a weird world we live in, you know. It's harsh for some, and then others have it just such a cushy, padded life, you know. I can only imagine how hard some have it compared to some others. Yeah, just to be real. I grew up poor, but I had friends in school that were way poorer than I was, and it wasn't like, not to make fun of them, but yeah, they were poor. Like, they didn't get a lunch ever, you know. I didn't mind sharing a lunch with people. I didn't get very much, but whatever I did, I'd split it in half sometimes. Usually I ate my own sandwich, but I would share like an apple. Some people freaked out for an apple. I was like, oh, you can just have it. I got like 6 more at home. I used to eat like 6 apples, and then the rest of the bag would rot, you know? Make myself sick on apples. In Canada, it used to be like $3, you could get 15 apples. Now it's like $1.50, $2 an apple. Sometimes 3 or 4 for 1 apple. So everything about our food chain is really bad, and it has to be adjusted. Prices have to be adjusted. You can see it's hurting our population now, eh? And that's what the government is for, is to have like a healthy food chain for you, right? So they have to work on that. I'm actually kind of super bored with the PUBG. It's not that I just played it all, right?
Maybe the next season won't be the Mech Warriors. I'm only using 3 or 4 levels out of 6 or 12 extra that could be. I had free school meals. Yeah, we did not. We did not. I grew up in a poor, uh, like I don't know. It was the 80s, so let's do a ratio. Maybe like 20, 35% of the people I grew up with were dirt poor. And then, there was like half of the rest just had a bit of money, which was way more than us. And then there was the rich kids, right? There was no middle class. For people I knew, there was no real middle. It was either you're rich or you had a tiny bit of money or you had fucking nothing. People like bouncing checks back in the 80s or like early 90s was super common for most families that I knew. It's very sad. And I can see it's happening again now, so that's why I sometimes, like, when I'm at the grocery store, I just want to start crying when I see the same kind of you almost see a look of worry on people's faces when they go to the grocery store. Some people, and I used to have it. I was like, damn, like I used to eat a lot, and I was like, God, like stuff's expensive, man. And taking care of myself was it was a little bit difficult at times, and so yeah, you go without for sure. I used to go without, but it was because I was too cheap. Like I was always saving my money for like important things, And I see now food is extremely important. And of course, I ate clean. Like especially when I was like a teenager, I ate very clean. It's because of the area and places I grew up in had like very healthy lifestyles. But we went through a bit of a time there in the 90s when food prices were tough for people. Hey, Epic Alex. Uh, Epic Alex. I hope you have Apex. I hope you have a great day. I have nicknamed you Apex. Yeah, I had a good time when I was a teenager, but like without lots of my friends' parents feeding me, I mean, I would have, been like, it was like, hey, come on in and eat dinner with us or whatever, like all the time, right? And I was like, I should probably head home. They're like, no, no, just stick around. And my buddy's like, no, no, come in and eat dinner. My mom and dad, they like said you could. They've set the table and everything. So I'm like, oh, okay, I guess. And it was kind of awkward, but I was hungry, so I definitely loved it, but it was awkward. And then obviously I had food at home. I don't know, it was not really as always as good as what everyone else was eating usually. Sometimes my mom would make really nice barbecue or, meals from like anything, pasta, spaghetti, anything. I don't eat meat anymore or anything, so I'm not going to sit and talk about any meat dishes, but she barbecued stuff and it was super tasty. She used to bake stuff in the oven and it was super tasty as well. So and then I started cooking in '96, 16 years old or so, because the Iron Chef was on TV. And that year is a special year because I used to also babysit my buddy's kids and at a specific age, like they were really young. So it was kind of a good time in my life. And he had satellite, so I would watch. I was like, "Yo, I'll babysit your kids, no problem." He's like, "Why?" I'm like, you have satellite, bro." He's like, "Oh." I'm like, "What do you watch?" And I'm like, "Iron Chef." He's like, "What?" It's like my wife. I'm like, "This is my favorite show. You don't want to diss anything about my favorite show one more time." We put it on. You just do our thing in the kitchen, then go sit down in the watch Iron Chef or whatever, like an hour and a half, 2 hours. They were really used to be amazing. Uh, there was like a guy who wore a suit, and he would sit at the front of the table, and he would like very politely. He wasn't a goof like Ramsey, It was an Asian gentleman. He would very politely talk about the dish and say what he liked, how it looked, and then he would taste it, and then he would say, you know, he would critique it in a way that was, by you watching, you could actually almost taste it and eat it. So when I do my show, I like to add all those little tiny extras that I loved from one of my favorite cooking shows of all time. But I used to watch when I was a kid. The lady, I forget her name now. She's super famous anyway. I used to watch that lady on TV all the time. The older lady. And then I used to watch the other show with this guy and this girl. And I used to watch almost all the time Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart was one of my favorite. The Martha Stewart show was one of my favorite shows of all time. So, yeah, there's some things people don't really know about me. And Martha Stewart, for the record, was one of the best chefs, one of the best bakers, one of the best gardeners, one of the ultimate best businessmen, whatever. She was in business and she was the top. So she was what I call an all-rounder. Nothing. Some people can sing, act, and dance. This woman could do all that plus bake, cook, and grow you some of the finest bud. No questions. So remember who the real bosses are. The ones that get all of those things done superbly, right? You got to feed yourself, make epic meals. You want to eat nice, fresh baked goods? Expand your whatever you have, right? You're ready to eat cookies? A ham sandwich and a cheesecake. Hey, very nice. My wife had cheesecake yesterday. She actually still has half of her piece of cheesecake there in the fridge. Well, I'll tell you this. 1 cookie is okay. 2 is probably better. 3 tops, and 4 is kind of edging on gluttony, right? So just have a couple after your hams, or don't have any if it's late for you or whatever. But I always work my sugar after I've had something healthy, right? And then I'll have no, it doesn't have to be every day, it doesn't have to be after every meal, but you should have something once in a while. Treat yourself a little bit, right? But not every day, unless you're doing like a ton of things. But I try not to eat too much sweets now. Like I went like 3 or 4 days without chocolate last week, and I was like, "Babe, bring home chocolate." I texted her at like an awkward time, and she's like, "Well, that was just weird. Like you never asked for chocolate really at all, and then you asked for chocolate at like one of the weirdest times." I was like, "Yeah, I know. I Peggy Bundy'd out, okay? I did it." Yeah, it's funny though. That's what they're doing to us, though. It's like craving, that urge. It's like a spike. They say it's like a spike in your glycemic or something. You just gotta have sweets, eh? Made me feel like I was like that guy from Men in Black that wears the overalls, that big old redneck dude. He's like, sugar water. And he just walks in and he just starts drinking all that old woman's stuff out of her fridge or whatever. And I'm just like, can you imagine if that happened to you? I would for sure think it's an alien, if someone, well, now that it's been done in a movie, I would think they're messing with me, but you got to get some electrolyte. You don't have to do anything, but I recommend you get some electrolytes. It's good. If you have a little bit of a problem in the sun, I think it might help you when you come out of the sun, or maybe hydrate with some before you go in. Maybe sip it while you're in the sun, and then definitely take a small glass of electrolytes when you come back in from the sun. So windy out there. I feel pretty drained, but it's all good. We live in an enclosed electromagnetic system, and if I'm grounded and the wind passes through me, it's stealing my electrons, right? Stealing my neutrons. Sorry, I misspoke. But this is the way the world works. And you come to this show to learn, don't you? That's why you feel so tired when you come in from outside. On a real windy day and you've been out there raking or whatever. Like I was doing things out there for a while today. All kinds of different things. And it's sunny and it was a little bit warm, but it was sunny and so windy. And it just makes everything a little harder when you're on a ladder or just doing stuff. You're holding on tighter, you know, freaking out a little more, you know, you're tensing up, stressing. This stuff looks flames, yo. So, it's gonna go like this, like that, like that, and away she goes. Let's see. So, probably get this off and that one. Man, there's a clip of this dude boxing on the internet. Holy crap, is that funny? Somebody really, you know, took their time to grab that. It's just probably one of the greatest things I've ever seen. So funny. Unreal. All right, y'all. Special shout out to Angel Hatton. Bottom burping babies, if you know what I'm saying. It's summer here. We're still the odd day between wind and rain. Oh, trust me, I'm in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I bet you we've had, you know, half or as much rain as you, which is a lot. And it's still coming here and there, but yeah, I think we get a little more sun than you, unfortunately. I feel bad for England. I've heard that for so long that you guys don't get nice weather there. Makes me sad. Makes me sad to know that they can't make nice sunny days for you over there. I love British people, good people. Not a fan of anyone like who's in power, but I don't dislike them. I just don't. I'm not a fan, right? But I think the people of England and UK are beautiful people. You know, highly misguided, but beautiful nonetheless. I'm very happy for you too. Angel, if you join me on the next one, I promise to shout you out. I will be doing a video called Bottom Burping Baby. And if you show up to that one, I'll make sure, if I have the PC out, which I'm starting to do that more now, I'll post your link in the chat and send people over there while I'm live. No problem. You know, I'd love to pin your link. Next video you show up to when I have the PC out, I'll pin your link. And people can go check you out over there on your channel, and appreciate you. If you want, anytime, share my videos with people in England. Make sure you tell them, come by, check out my buddy's show or whatever, and check it out, and tell them to say that you sent them, and then I'll take even more effort to make I'll grow your channel even bigger. You know what I mean? Scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, yo. Ship some people my way. I promise you, when I'm live, I'll ship good people your way, not the goobies. I'll say, hey, yo, Straight's a good guy. Straight will check out your content, guaranteed. A bunch of people. Right now, I'm not gonna, and I can think of a lot. I'm just not gonna list names. It's because then people feel bad when they watch this and I didn't list their name. So I get that too, and I love you all very much. Equally, by the way, I don't get to chat with as many people that used to come around here, but I still I love everybody, and I know everybody's busy, and that's how it goes. You know, I definitely try to get over to people's shows or watch a video of somebody's in the evening or early morning, but when I'm live, I don't really do it. But now that I have the PC, the laptop, sorry, I'll be able to watch your videos while I'm live, right? I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, you should do this on the video. No, I'm just going to say, hey, cool video, you know? Dropped you a like, left you a comment, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to help out some of the YouTubers that come by my show, you know what I mean? I'll lead by example, is what I'm saying. So stay tuned, folks. I'm going to be right back with another banger. I'm going to go spend a couple with the wife, and my channel isn't a channel really, but I appreciate supporting people. I share and will continue to do so. I think that's what you said. I'm just making that up. It seems like that's what it was getting at. I had to tidy up this one spot here, put this in there, and put that away. Other than that, I hope you have a great day. I will be back very shortly with an absolute banger. We're going to shout out Angel Hatton on the next one. And if I don't do it in the first 5 minutes, I have to do 50 push-ups. And that will make me very unhappy. I love push-ups, I just don't feel like doing them right now. You understand? So I'll make sure. Hopefully, Angel, you can just pop by and say hi so that in the first 5 minutes so that I totally don't forget. But either way, I appreciate you. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much, everybody. Stay tuned.